Today, if someone sees a trailer and says, hey, we missed you, yeah, for the last year, that means more to me than me doing a film every year and, just doing to be part of the rat race. That doesn't matter to me at all. My dad used to say this one thing. He used to say that, everyone is a king in their own house. Even though I had that kind of stardom, when I went home, my parents would say, put your things back properly. No one's doing it for you. Put your shoes back properly. My mom was someone who would wait for me till I came home. So if I shot till 4 in the morning, she would wait because she didn't want her daughter to enter into an empty house. Amir sir, in fact, met Riteish at school and he said, is Genelia still doing films, I said, yeah, she's doing films. I did 3 auditions for this. One with Prasanna, one with Amir sir, and one again, on a proper set background. But Riteish would be like, are you crazy? Go work. But I just felt that I couldn't balance both at that point in time.
Hey guys, my name is Shankar and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the super talented Genelia Deshmukh in the house. What is up? See?
Very good.
I brought this energy for you. How have you been?
Very good. How have you been?
I have been great and I'm just super excited to chat with you.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, Sitaare Zameen Par, I love the trailer.
Yes.
And while there's a bunch of rock stars and there's Amir Khan and then I saw you in it and I'm like, oh my God, take my heart already.
Oh, thank you.
But do you know that's the kind of emotion you erupt in millennials?
Oh, thank you.
Do you know this?
I don't know, but I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah. Because, you literally have been a pan-India actor even before pan-India was a term.
Yeah, absolutely. That
you have to agree.
That I'll be like, yay!
You have to give it to you because I'm like, bro, pan-India abhi hua hai, but look at this lady doing pan-India and killing it with I don't know how many industries she's been a part of.
Yeah.
But back then, when you were even doing films down south, did you know that one day this is going to actually blow out and it's not even going to be an India thing anymore, it's going to be global?
No, I don't think it ever mattered to me. I don't think being only part of Bollywood mattered to me or being only part of South mattered to me. I think what mattered to me was the kind of work that I was getting, whether it was in any of the languages, the kind of response I was getting. Like today, if you say that you saw Sitaare and then you saw me and you were like, hey, this is something that, I grew up on or whatever. That means more to me than anyone saying, oh, wow, it's starring Genelia Deshmukh. That doesn't matter to me that I'm part of this massive franchise. I mean, of course, I'm part of a big superstars film today and I'm eternally grateful. But I think this whole term of pan-India, I honestly feel why. I feel that they're films.
Yeah.
And you should be part of it should be part of your story. Like it shouldn't be about ambition. It shouldn't be about number ones. It shouldn't be about box office records. It shouldn't be about 100 crore, 200 crore, 500 crore. It's fine.
Yeah.
The economics of a film. If you made a film in 5 crores and if it's made you 25 crores, it is in part of 100 crore film.
Yeah.
So I don't like these kind of things that have happened. So when I got launched in Bollywood, I went to do one of the biggest films with director Shankar back then, Shankar sir back then. And I didn't even know it was such a big deal. I was working with Ravi K. Chandran, who was the DOP, Sabu Saril, who was I had all the names in the film, but I didn't know the impact of it. I just knew that I wanted to be part of these films, So I think that worked in my favor. I think today if someone sees a trailer and says, hey, we missed you, for the last year, that means more to me than me doing a film every year and, just doing to be part of the rat race. That doesn't matter to me at all.
Wow, very well said. But another thing that I for surely have noticed one thing about you is that every time I see you, even in these pap videos or even in your social account, I feel like this woman has her heart intact and she knows what she's going for. You know what I mean? And the last sentence that you said that you don't want to be a part of the rat race. I feel like every ounce of the energy that I see on social of yours that emits that, and I don't want to be a part of the rat race.
Yeah.
I'm happy in my own
I'm
world.
happy being
Now,
here.
is that a conscious decision?
I think it's upbringing. I think my parents have always told me to not let someone stamp on you, no matter. Like, my dad used to say this one thing. He used to say that, you know, everyone is a king in their own house.
Yeah.
And believe that you are part of your royalty, your home. And my dad always taught me, he said, people have to treat you with dignity and respect. If they don't, and if you're, so sometimes what happens in hierarchy, you're not in a position to say back, right? So he said, be smart enough. If you're not in a position to say back, walk away. If you are in a position to stay back, put your point across.
Yeah.
But don't let someone take that dignity that you have, because that's the only thing that you have. And I think I think it boils down to upbringing, and I'm extremely grateful to my mom and dad for having, you know, put that into my head that don't let people trample over you, or don't wait for someone else's validation. Like today, if you've signed your film, be confident that this is where your heart lies. Don't wait for someone to say that, oh, I don't think this is such a great film, you should be part of this camp, or you should be part of that camp.
And I don't think you followed it.
Yeah, I never ever followed it. And I don't think that's making a difference to you, because maybe they don't even want you. So why are you running after them? You know, I honestly feel, as youngsters and as upcoming actors, do what someone believes in you and what you can give back. Like today, if like I say today, if someone believes that you're the best fit for the role, do it with your whole conviction, because that is seen somewhere in this whole scope of life. You know, whether it works, doesn't work is secondary. The intent is always seen.
Right. Yeah. But also, you know, when you made your debut, and you know, the starting a decade of your career, professional life, you've seen stardom at its peak. There was no Instagram, there was no social media. And you, like your generation actually saw stardom. Now for somebody who's seen that kind of stardom and from where, you know, you come from, it's very difficult for that person to actually stay sane and stay grounded, and you've managed to do that. How did you do that? Like, how did you go through that?
You know, Shravan, I honestly feel it's part of upbringing again. I honestly feel that even though I had that kind of stardom, when I went home, my parents would say, put your things back properly, no one's doing it for you, put your shoes back properly, put your clothes in. And these are basic things, right? Like these are just basic things. You want to eat, come at the right time and eat.
So that was the thing.
Yeah, it is very clear. And at the same time, my mom was someone who would wait for me till I came home. So if I shot till 4 in the morning, she would wait because she didn't want her daughter to enter into an empty house. Then I thought she was stupid, you know. I was like, Mama, go sleep, yeah, this is ridiculous. But today I feel just to know that someone waited for you then. I mean, I follow that with my kids. Like I rush home, it doesn't matter to them, right? They walk in, they see you. Someday it will mean a lot. And I think that's I would give my parents utmost credit. I would give Riteish utmost credit, because today if I can act, it's because he's saying, I'm your partner. I will be at home and do the homemaker rules, you know. You go do your job. So I think when you have those kind of people, and when you attract those kind of people in your life, either you're blessed or either it is someone's divine intervention.
But this one clearly looks like a divine intervention. I have to tell you that.
It is now.
Coming back to Sitaare, when the script came to you, did you audition for it? What?
Yeah, totally and completely. So, Amir sir, in fact, met Riteish at school, and he said, is Genelia still doing films, you know? I said, yeah, she's doing films. And he said, okay, I have this film, just see whether she likes it and, you know, whether she's there. Then I met Prasanna, who was the director. And when I met Prasanna, we got along like a house
on fire.
What a guy. We got along like a house on fire, and we had so many stories. Like, you know, we knew the same people, and our intent was very correct. Like when we spoke.
And pure.
Pure, yeah. Like till today, I'll tell him, Prasanna, I don't know how to behave in this world still, but I'll tell you as a friend, don't do this. You know, like that's my sentence to him, because that's the connect, right? Like you have. And while we were talking, we realized that, you know, there's this you either make a very, very ambitious girl, and nothing's wrong in being ambitious, but you make her very hard.
Yeah.
Right? Or you make a girl who'll succumb to everyone's wants and needs, and you make her very weak.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's how we portray characters.
Absolutely.
Nobody portrays the middle character.
Yeah.
Who is very strong, but who will adjust for something that she finds as frivolous.
Yeah.
Right? Not because she's weak, but because she's stronger to understand.
And she understands it. Absolutely.
So we don't make the middle women anymore.
Yeah.
We don't write those
Which
roles.
is surprising.
Which is surprising, which is stupid at various. We just categorize people like this, whether it's male or women or whatever.
Yeah.
Prasanna and me, when we got talking, you're like, I am that girl like who has a very strong mind, but who'll also understand that if a home needs me at this time, I'm there. I'm a homemaker. I'm, this.
Yeah.
So, and that was Sunita's character, right, to a large extent. Then he said that you have to audition for it. I was up for it. I'm very up for it. I don't have this entitled behavior कि मुझे ही मिलना चाहिए role. I think that auditioning and working hard for it, as an actor, you feel honored कि मैंने काम किया है, ऐसा ही नहीं मिला. I feel that kind of thing is even better. And that's what Aamir Khan's production does for you. It gives you the confidence that you worked for it,
Wow.
So I did 3 auditions for this. One with Prasanna, one with Aamir sir, and one again, on a proper set background. And then I was selected. I'm sure there were a couple of other, and that's not part of, I don't get into who was selected and who are the other girls. I've never even asked this question ever, but I just think that it just feels very special to be selected for a role like this.
Yeah. The last one coming your way, Genelia. You as an actor, you as an homemaker, you as in wife, there are so many roles that you're playing. And you're excelling at each one of them. At least you're trying to excel. And that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. But that girl, that 15-year-old Genelia who was, probably sitting somewhere thinking, hey, what's going to happen with my life?
Yeah.
If you met her today, what would you like to tell her?
No, I think at 15 also, I was always someone who said, I will do something that comes my way, and I will, once it comes my way, I will work 100% towards it. That's been my attitude, whether it was 15, whether it was when I got married and I said that now I want to give 100% to this relationship.
And nobody forced you to do
Nobody forced me. In fact, Riteish would be like, are you crazy? Go work. But I just felt that I couldn't balance both at that point in time.
Fair enough.
To a point where I felt that now it's time for me to do it. So I just feel in the process of my life, I have only done things where I can give it 100%.
Otherwise, you'll not do it.
Otherwise, I'm not doing it. It doesn't matter to me whether it's the biggest name in town or I will do where my heart can give that 100%. And I think that eventually translates into authenticity, right?
Yeah.
Because that 15-year-old girl had its own fears, right?
Yeah.
But she lived life king size, which you saw in Jaane Tu, right?
Yeah.
Like I was a mad hatter, I was louder than you, right?
Absolutely.
And today in Sitaare Zameen, you see a more composed girl who's probably gone through that.
Through a lot in life,
yeah. So you see that, right? So now someone's asking me how you did that. I'm just living life. Honestly.
Life just happened.
Life happened and you figure it out and you problem solve. People have forgotten to problem solve.
Yeah, that is so true.
Everything is
Don't rely on ChatGPT.
Everything is a problem. It's not. It's a matter of solving it.
Yeah.
So you're
that person.
I'm that person. Yeah.
Oh.
So
No, but I have to say this on camera, guys, that you're that one person I adore every time I see you on screen.
Thank you.
Or even on social media. I'm like, I know she's living with her heart full.
Thank you
always
so much.
keep being this person. Hoping to see you super soon. Keep
Yes.
killing it with everything
Thank
that you do.
you.
I'm going to bring back all the energy.
Yes.
Because I want to see you soon. Keep killing it once again.
Thank you.
Till then, this one is a wrap.